and welcome everybody to the show. It's wonderful to be back after a couple of week hiatus. And I want to welcome Wisdom Seeker Joan and Spirit Whisperer Mark back to the show. And thank you for being here, guys. We love having you. And hello to everybody in the chat. We're going to do something different today. It's been done on other shows of mine, but not necessarily done a lot. We are doing readings today from the giveaway tool where you're in the queue, you put yourself in the queue, and you put in pound and the word read in capital letters. And we will be choosing readings from this random view, this tool that I'm using. You need to be here to be read. It could be that we need to find your, some people are asking about a question. Some of you are putting questions in without the pound read. You won't be in the queue, okay? So if you want to be read, you got to put in pound, the pound sign, or the hashtag, and read, capitals, please. We'll do the best we can with this in an effort to be fair. And I have to apologize because I have a blower outside of my window currently trying to clean up my property. And so hopefully this person will be gone soon. So I apologize for that. So yes. So everybody have a good holiday. Joan?
It was a catastrophe. I'm glad it's over.
I'm so sorry. What happened? Oh, the weather?
I don't even want to go into it.
Don't even want to talk about it.
Nope,
that was my year last year, so I totally get it. Yeah, I get it.
I'm happy to be in the new year.
Happy New Year. And Mark?
It just flew past. I don't know. It didn't seem like Christmas at all to me. It's the first time in my whole life.
Yeah,
so it was weird.
I hear you.
Weird energy. But I kind of, most of the holiday, I slept. So,
most of your holiday. I'm getting that a lot of readers are still sleeping since November 6th. So, and I get that. Yeah. So, it's good. It's 2025. I'm looking forward to this year ahead. And when Mark and I both go into another decade, how about that? Are you excited about that? Probably not. No,
not really.
No. I have to tell you, Mark, there's been a poll done for the best decades of our lives by everybody, young people, whatever. And the best decade of our lives, according to this poll, was the 70s, not 1970s, when you're in your 70s.
Oh.
Then it's your 60s, and then it's your 80s. What does that tell you?
Wow. Well, you don't, well, for one thing, you're probably not working every day of your life when you get up there.
Yeah. And you're also saying, I'm just going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to be who I want to be, and I don't care what anybody else thinks about it. So there you go. So, all right, everybody. I'm already seeing people not reading the banner. You must read the banner. You must put in the pound sign read, or you won't be in the queue. If you want to have a specific question asked, then I guess you can put that in, and we will try to do that when your name comes up. But you do need to be here in order to be read, and you will be asked, are you here? And please be ready to answer so that we can read for you. It's an attempt to get people read in a real good manner and in an effective way. We're going to try this out. Yeah. All right. Thank you. It's just read. Pound read, and you only need to put it in once. If you've already put your pound read in, don't put it in again. Don't put it in again. Yeah. Oh, hi, Swampy. Nice to see you. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start. Let's go to the giveaway tool and see who gets drawn. Pooja is the first one. All right, I think you're still here, Pooja. Just make sure that you tell me that you are. And let's see if there's no notification.
Appropriate, because I think she was one of the first people who read the banner and did it
And right. That's right.
She
There you
wants to
go.
know-
There she is. Thank you, Pooja, for that. So she wants to know about her career and soul path. So there we go.
Okay,
So
here we
I'll let
go.
you
There
guys
she
work on it.
is, saying hi. Okay.
Thank you, Pooja.
Mission of my career and soul paths.
Can I jump in?
You certainly, yes.
I've got some cards here first.
Yeah.
Okay. Pooja, when I tuned in, I got an ice skater. And actually, I was just seeing the lines that the figure skates are making on the ice. And at first, it was a bunch of pretty big, but they're round circles. They're moving forward, but it's sort of like it might take some time to get going. And maybe this is a period of exploration when you started your career, but then it took off, and all of a sudden, it turned from just a regular skating rink to the skating rink on a river that I skated on as a kid.
Ah,
And there was the big rink part that had been cleared off, and that's where most everybody was skating. But then you could take up and kind of go upriver, and so when you went upriver, it was a straight line, but it said straight line, but sometimes there's bumpy ice, sometimes there's a little snow. It's not as clear as it was at first, but you are headed for your goal, and you're making progress. And it's the difference between exploring and then finding what it is that really clicks in with you. And they're saying it's not always going to be easy, but it's going to, you're on your way, you're on your path. And when I drew cards for you, I got the Wheel of Fortune. And I think that in this case, especially when you're talking about career and soul path both, it's fortune is turning your way. And I also got the Archangel of Faith that says lead with confidence. So when you're skating upriver through the snow and through some of the bumpy stuff, you have to be confident and know that you can do it. And because you've done that training before, it really feels like you can. So I hope that was somewhat helpful.
I pulled one card for you, Pooja. It's from the Unshakable Inner Peace cards, which is what we all need right now. And it says, you are the image maker. What you focus on manifests. What thought pattern do you need to shift? So if you can think that you will do well in your career and in your soul path, and you focus on that, it will expand. Don't ever say, I don't want something. Always say, this is what I already have.
Great. I feel like, there is success and, financial success and stuff in your future. But I did get this 10 of coins upside down next to this 2 of swords. So it's talking to me like you're kind of going back and forth. You haven't completely decided. I don't know how old you are, Pooja, but it acts like you kind of in a little bit of indecision. You kind of go back and forth. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that now? But that's not true. Okay. So I get choose with your heart. If you're going back and forth between things, what makes you the happiest? And I got another little set of cards here: the Queen of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the upside down Devil. So for me, that's talking about a little bit of mental self-sabotage, which we all have if we want to. That's just like sometimes when your mind starts telling you can't have things that you can, and that it sort of, feeds you negative, um, you know, words that don't really support you. So I'm just kind of hearing that a little bit. That's something that I've been getting recently for just about everybody I've been reading for. And I know for me, it was a big battle for me. But just be careful that you try to give yourself positive affirmation, you know, uh, rather than I can't have what I want or whatever it is. If you relate to that, that's what I'm hearing.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. There's a lot of that I totally agree with. We all really picked up on, and we are our own worst enemy when it comes to self-sabotage. So it's just something for all of us to remember. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Pooja. Now pull the next person.
And I see that
Yeah, your name's in
I'm
there.
glitching.
Oh, you're glitching? Okay. So Beverly, is it Shonda? Could you just let us know that you are here, please? That would be wonderful. Beverly Shonda. All right. And I am going to go ahead and pull the next one just so that we'll know who it is the next time as well. That saves me and you time. The next person that we'll read after Beverly Shonda will be Jacqueline Smith. Okay. Let us know that you are here by saying that you're here. That would be fine. Beverly Shonda and Jacqueline Smith. Are you here? Hello. All right. If I don't hear really soon, I'm going to pull again. This is very important that you be here. If you've put in that you want a reading, we can't wait very long. Jacqueline's here. All right, Jacqueline. We will go ahead and read for you then at this juncture. All right. Thank you. Thank you for letting us know. All right. Let's see. Is there anything?
Did you have anything specific you wanted us to look at, Jacqueline?
Or just do a general reading? All right. Go ahead, Mark and Joan, and see if there's anything that you can find. And then if she says anything, I'll let you know.
Okay. In college, my best girlfriend career name was Jacqueline Smith.
Oh, really? Was she Charlie's Angel?
And we both had this. We both were born on October 1st. We both shared a birth.
Excellent.
But she was my girly girlfriend in college.
Uh-huh.
Well, Jacqueline, before
go ahead. Sorry.
Before I knew that it was about the career, I saw you sort of like the picture of Washington crossing the Delaware. You had a flag, and you were leading someone. You were moving forward. I only saw you, but you were like leading this movement. You had a flag, and you were out in front, forging ahead, sort of. And so it seems like you were carrying the flag. You were on a mission. You were on your way. And then when I pulled some cards, I got the 3 of Cups, which looks like a celebration to me, and that's a good thing. And then I also got from the Feathers deck the Finch. New opportunities and choices are coming to you, so claim them. So I think those are all very positive cards as far as your career goes, and especially the first one, because it sounds like you're putting energy into it. You're forging ahead. You're spending some time manifesting. And if you want tips, listen to Mark's video on manifesting. It's really good.
There you go. There you go. And if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to Mark's channel, Spirit Whisperer, and Joan's, Wisdom Keeper Joan. We'd love that. That's very nice. So I got this message for you.
And this one too, Heart and Soul Connect.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Mark. Yeah. Gratitude is the life force of peace. What are you thankful for? So you need to go into this manifesting in your career and say, I'm thankful for the job I have right now. However, I want this to show up. And it says here, you're putting out your acorns. So prosperity, good luck, energy, and great things to come. They want you to persevere for whatever you want in your career. Thank you.
I feel like you're moving in the right direction. It feels like there's something new coming up for you, like a little bit of a, hey, look at this over here, because I got the Page of Cups. But that feels to me like there's something coming in regards to your career. It might even be for somebody you already know. Like maybe an old friend or somebody talks to you about a job opportunity. I know a job and a career can be two different things, but it looks like there may be something coming up. I don't know. I get that because I get the Six of Cups with that Page of Cups. And, that kind of goes back to in the past or
Yep.
It kind of makes me think of maybe an old friend or something. And then I get the Three of Pentacles, which is like working with somebody. So it feels like there might be a new opportunity to join in with others on something. I don't know what you're doing right now, but maybe you already are doing that. But it feels like that's what's coming.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pull. I'm going to pull the next two people. Please tell us you're here. That way it expedites this in a much faster way. You only have to put in pound read once. If you have a specific question, put it in a post. Otherwise, you get a general reading. Lauren Bailey, you are next. I'm writing this down.
Baby.
Let's see, because I'm going to pull another one. Lauren, let us know if you're here. And the next person after Lauren will be Miss Sherlock. Okay. Thank you. So both of those people, please let us know that you're here. Just say, I'm here in the chat. That would be helpful. And we're going to start by reading Lauren Bailey. Make sure that she says she's here. Let's see. I'm not seeing it. Lauren Bailey and Miss Sherlock, make sure you tell us you're here, please. All right.
Lauren.
All right, Lauren.
Here.
Lauren's
they're both
here.
Perfect. Thank you.
They're both here. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so we'll read Lauren first. Lauren, I don't think I see a question from you listed. So we'll do a general read and see what comes up. If there's an area that you are interested in, you can certainly ask, but we'll just start by doing a general read. And I know you have a question, Miss Sherlock, and I will do you next. Hi, Terry. It's nice to see you. All right.
Right away, Lauren, when I'm tuning into you, my third eye lit up, but it wasn't just the third eye. It kind of went like this. It started in the center and went out further, which makes me think like you should develop your intuitive abilities, but somehow take a broader look at it. So maybe it's not just like, okay, I'm going to learn, how to talk to my spirit guides or angels or whatever, but maybe there are other areas of psychic and spiritual development that interest you that might be a little bit more uncommon. So broaden your abilities and you'll be successful at it, and maybe someday make some money at it too, like the merchant person here. So I think that's what I got. How about you guys?
All right. I have you heal by releasing, not suppressing. What emotions do you need to feel? And then I get the healing card. So there's some healing that's needed to be done, Lauren, and you're going to need to work on that. Find out what area that is in your life that is in need of healing. And a lot of people are sequestering. It's the wintertime, even if it's just self-care, if it's taking care of yourself, eating better, sleeping more, drinking more water. You're getting 2 cards that tell you to do the work. There you go. All right, Mark.
Cards to tell her to do what?
What, dear?
Tell her to do. What did they tell her to do?
Heal.
Oh, heal. Gotcha. Sorry.
Heal. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, sometimes I'm not as good at doing general. I usually like to have sort of a direction. But I'll tell you what, these cards came up, which is kind of weird. And so you'll have to see if it's resonant with you. There's been some shady shenanigans going on around you. There might be a little bit of, this is a weird reading, I'm telling you. It might be a little bit of untrustworthiness happening.
Okay.
So look at this. And something like, I don't know, I feel like shady shenanigans. I hope not, but that's what I'm feeling. So
Okay.
I got the, what is that, the 7? The 7 of Swords, that's like that sneak peek, thief in the night. He's like a spy energy, all that. Then the Magician, it's like manipulating stuff. Magician can be a perfectly wonderful card, but it's when it's between these two, the 9 of Swords and that 7 of Swords, it feels like kind of a manipulative energy that you might be dealing with. And Swords, also talks about the mental body. So it might be some mental, shenanigans, or, somebody talking you down, or just there's some kind of, you're at odds with somebody maybe, or you feel like it. But so those are those 3 cards, which, shenanigans.
Yep.
Then I got the Justice, which, seems like there's kind of a cause for balance and justice. So just feel that out and see if
that might need to be healed. That might be the very thing that needs the healing, Mark.
I was wondering about that. That's why I said
Yeah. Thank you, Lauren. I hope those readings resonated with you. Thank you so much. Miss Sherlock wants to ask about her late boy, cat Martin. He died at 3 years old. And I wonder if he was unhappy in my home. My husband and I were on the verge of divorce, and Martin dying too was so hard.
Oh, so much at once.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
And that's a little youngster, died at 3. That's pretty young.
Yeah.
Sherlock. A little more. Miss Sherlock, Martin's not already back with you, is he?
Oh.
Do you have cats? Do you have cats now? I think you do, but I can't remember for sure. I know you, Miss Sherlock, but I'm just, I get confused.
Yes, she says yes. Yep.
I'm wondering about that because I pulled 3 cards out of my cat deck, and I don't know, they seem to be hinting that he might be with you now. So B, choose non-action. It's also cute that this is a little kitten here, and he died very young. But it says choose non-action, which kind of is saying to me, no need to look for me. I'm right here.
Oh.
Stretch your limits. That would be stretch your mind and your belief system to include me in it right now. I stepped outside the boundaries. I always get this card when they're at the gates of heaven and they're thinking about coming back. They give me this card over and over. And that's them coming through the gate there. It says exploration, step outside your boundaries. Eyes on the prize, which again makes me think he might. I keep getting the same cat. Well, I've got the same dog several times. I feel. So I'm wondering if this little guy might be there now, huh? That's what I got from this reading. Like
Yeah.
pretty,
Yeah.
it didn't tell
Yeah.
me any different. It just went along that little row.
That
Okay.
line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
How about you, Joan?
When I tuned in, let's see, what does this say? I felt, oh, I was reading my own writing and having a hard time. I tuned into Martin and he said, I felt the tension in the house, but that wasn't the cause of his moving on at the time. Um, but then I got it was written. It was written for him to leave there at that time because it was sort of like, okay, if we put one more rock on your back, maybe the whole, I'm mixing metaphors, maybe everything will fall down. It was almost a way to make it even harder for you so that you could go forward with the divorce or whatever, because, and this was confirmed when I pulled this card, the 8 of Wands, which means moving forward and making things go a little faster. So I think it was like, okay, can you take this much? Can you take this much? What's it going to take to make you say, we have to move on? And that was part of it. So he kind of did that for your benefit, even though it didn't feel like that at the time. It felt horrible, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I got the same exact thing. I got deception. He was right in the middle of all this, but he didn't feel like he was in the right lifetime either, or he was just feeling like uneasy. And so he decided to release and transition. Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. She says, I love
I
this
think-
kitty. Personality the same. Yeah.
Oh, it all
Oh.
fell down. My husband was abusive.
Oh, you poor dear.
And I feel like I wanted to start anew with you, Miss Sherlock. Like you
Yeah.
both, in a way, started a new life
You
together
did. Yeah.
after that divorce. And I feel like that he's there again.
That's amazing. It's like the only way that the cat could get out of it was to leave,
Look, he says,
and that's what the cat chose to do.
And did it to help you
Yeah.
yourself. What a
Help
brave
yourself.
kitty and what a brave woman.
Absolutely. All right, I'm going ahead and drawing 2 more names, and please let us know you're here. And if you have something then you haven't put in what area you want read, then you can put it in by saying you're here and what area. Lady Wyva J, please let us know that you're here. And then the next person after that is let's see. Rebecca Milligan. All right. And you only have to put this in once. It doesn't take it more than once anyway. So there you
ladies
go.
here.
Ladies here. All right. Yeah. Let's get ourselves here. And let me see if Lady had a question. Lady.
There's Rebecca.
Yeah. Okay. Both are here. Nope. I don't see a question. So we'll just do a general read for Lady. And Rebecca Milligan will be after that. And I'll look to see if she has a question as well. All right.
Look like she has one. Okay.
All right.
I just started posting meditations on my channel. Is this the right path? Okay, that's what Lady just asked.
Okay. Thank you.
I just started posting meditation. Well, I right away hear a big hooray, Somebody likes it that you did it.
Yeah.
Well, when I tuned in before I knew the topic of what you were asking about, I saw grapes and a big thing of grapes, dark red grapes, and the little curlicues that go around them, and it sort of looked like, well, to me it meant abundance and ease and wonderful things coming your way. And when I drew a card for you, I got from the Feathers deck the Eagle, which is always a good card. You're learning all aspects of spiritual connection and reaching new heights. So I'm saying that'll be a big yes. And just for the heck of it, let's ask directly. Is posting meditation on her channel the right path for Lady Eva J. Yes, it says. So there. 3 ways say yes.
Okay. That sounds nice. So I get a lot of amity in the community. In other words, people getting along and liking what you're doing. The next thing I get is it will bring fellowship, more fellowship. We have fellowship in our community anyway, but this is another way to get the fellowship moving in our community. And they like that you have the drive to do it. They said, just keep doing it. Practice makes perfect. Yeah.
Right. And yeah, I get that, you know, the sun. So, and this sun says Happy New Year. So it's a good thing to be starting in the new year. And it's good. But also, the only thing I'm hearing in my brain is make sure there's variety, whatever that means to you. And I get, we want shorter ones and longer, like vary the length is what I'm hearing. Some people who are just starting will do better with shorter ones at first, but not everybody. You know, it's a variety of different people. So they're just saying put a variety up there if that resonates with you. That's what I'm hearing. But they like it. Spirit.
Yeah. Wonderful. That's great. All right. So the next person that we have is Rebecca Milligan. Let's see if you have a question here, Rebecca. That I could. I don't think you do. Do you have an area that you want this done while we're waiting? Huh?
She was on there. I think she said something about legal. Let's see.
Oh,
legal?
potential outcomes for current legal issues.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There you go.
Okay.
Rebecca. I'm trying to find it, but anyway, if you know what it is, I'll just put her. Oh my! Now I can't find anything.
Potential outcomes. Okay.
Potential outcomes. Yep. Oh, here it is. There you go. Thank you, Rebecca. All right. Current legal issues or anything else you need to know about the issues. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, good lady.
Oh boy. So what I get for you, Rebecca, in my cards is, although Providence will win the day, which means it looks really good, there will be an obstruction at the beginning, at the very beginning. So it may take longer than you wanted to. Something may come up that they'll say, well, you know, we can't, we're going to set a date. We're supposed to set a date for this day, but instead we can't meet for 2 weeks or what. It could be something like that, but that's what I got for you.
And I was nodding when you said obstruction, because when I first tuned in, I saw, I don't know if they were swords. They looked like longer than knives, maybe just long knives with the big hilts on them, crossed, like really strong, thick, long knives. So they're battling away, and for a while there's going to be this obstruction. They're kind of like, no, I'm not giving an inch, you're giving an inch, and back and forth that way. But eventually things start to move again. This is like the same as last time. Things just start moving a little faster, and we end up with the Archangel of Grace, who says more flow, less hustle. So I think throughout the process, that means just use your spiritual skills to manifest the best, and don't spend too much time worrying about the potential negative consequences. Just keep it focused on a positive outcome for you, the best possible outcome for you and for all concerned.
Okay.
I'm basically getting about the same thing. I get the King of Cups upside down. So the gift is there for you. I feel like it's a win for you, but they're like hiccups or something. For one thing, somebody's not being completely honest. There's the moon in the middle of it. There's some kind of, somebody's not being completely honest. I don't think it's you. It feels like the other. But so I just did 3 cards. So that upside down king says we're almost there, but there's a little bit of hiccupy because something's not been completely brought to the surface yet, but I think it is. And then the victory card, the you won.
Yeah.
The final card up for you.
It will be worth it once it gets going. Yeah. Cancer is the liar. Yes. All right. You have, Phyllis, you have to put the pound sign and read capitalized. Okay. Yeah. I can't put it in or else it will put me in the queue. so yeah. All
Which
right.
is how I ended up in there.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So we're going to use the giveaway tool again to draw 2 more names right now. So please be present for reading. Please tell us if you are here. If you haven't put in what area you might like to be read on, then do that. Otherwise, I'll go back. Hi, Karen. Let us know if there's anything
Okay.
that you want to ask specifically. The next one will be motivation. And I think you have a question in my queue, motivation. So make sure you hang around. Let me know if you're here. And yeah. Okay. Let me get back to
Karen's out
this.
there with the fires and everything because she's in
Oh,
California.
Karen is out there. Please, everybody, send Karen lots of love. She has not had electricity for several days. She's right in the midst of the area of the fires in the LA area. And, you know, we're sending her lots and lots of love for that. So, Karen, was there anything specific, general, or relating to your bully sister? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
She is in San Diego, but still those same winds that are making the fires go crazy are just also, I guess that's what took their power out down there. So.
Yep, absolutely.
That's
Motivation, please let us know if you're here. You're the next one after Karen. All right. You're 80 miles from the fire, but the wind picked up. Okay.
Boy, those fires. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, they're bad.
It's like where they're burning, too. It's just in such residential. I mean, Pacific Palisades. I mean, I just wouldn't imagine.
I know. Completely gone, pretty much. Yeah.
Or even Pasadena. I just go, what is?
Yeah.
Anyway, sounds awful.
Yeah. So, Karen, what I got for you is interesting because I got the peace card and they want you to stay in that peaceful place. And that's not easy to do when you're in the midst of chaos and concern. Please know that we are all with you sitting in that space and sending love and healing to you. The next card I get is awakening. I'm sensing that this entire thing has done an awakening for your bully sister. And she's not being very nice right now because she's awakened her fears. I think that's what it is. And that's coming out as being a bully. They want you to believe everything's going to be all right, but it's hard to sit and watch something. There you are with an animal. So, yeah. Oh, Karen, we love you. We hope you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Bora Bora. Thank you. Sorry, Joan.
Thank you very much. When I tuned in, I saw it started out with the beret with kind of ribbons on the back that I think that is part of the uniform of a French Navyman. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what came to me. And so I said, okay, so here's this French sailor, and he gets into a speedboat and takes off into the waters. So I thought something about exploring something new, exploring new waters. And then I pulled cards and I got the Fool, which is like starting a new cycle. And then I also got the Archangel of Radiance, who says, raise your standards. So you're going to be trying something new, but as you do it, as you start into it, make sure that you have, you don't just take anything, that this is something good for you, and who knows whom you might meet or encounter along the way, but, kind of protect yourself and don't allow the negative energies or people in your path. You can get back into that speedboat and just take off.
Yeah, my first card is the childhood card. So, they want to talk about the sister, the back and forth. It's like, you guys have always had a tendency to go back and forth since you were little, kind of, you don't always see eye to eye on everything. It's just you're different in that way. But I'm getting this isn't the time for you to take action. I feel like kind of the ball's in her court. You get this Ace of Swords, which kind of to me would be like putting your hand out or making an effort. But I don't get it from your side. It feels like you can just sit and wait. I don't feel you need to get out there and do something about it. It's sort of in her court. And it's okay for you just to stay still. It's kind of reminding me of that card that Aley gave you about, I can't remember it now, but that's what this
Peace.
was.
Yeah, peace. Yep.
Yeah. And just not, and just let it be, kind of, unless she were to make an effort, to say something nice,
Yep. Very good. All right.
You know me, if I thought you needed to do something, I would tell you, right, Karen?
You would tell me. That's right. So motivation, you are next in the queue. And I don't know if anybody's seen motivation say they're here or not. And everybody that's asking you why you haven't been called, we do have 55 people in the queue and it is randomly drawn. That's why I did this, because we just simply cannot answer everybody's question. And so this is the most fair and equitable way to do it. So motivation, are you here? I don't see you.
Yes, she's here.
Yes.
They're here.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Motivation did have a question that I think was put in here. All right. Here we go. Will I get a full scholarship for the youth MA degree this year and overall like it? All right.
Overall, like the scholarship, or
like, probably the program.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is motivation going to get the full scholarship for her MA degree? It's kind of going in a circle and then saying, yes, is she going to like studying this? Is she going to like, okay, circling. Does she like this program? Yes. That's my answer.
Okay. So what I get is they see that you're in pursuit of what you want and that you may have some other people that are up for this scholarship. So it's going to be important that you put out, a really good information that to have them choose you. There may, but as far as the school goes, you're going to have a confrontation in some way at the school. However, it will bring a huge transformation to you. And there's a beautiful big angelic butterfly looking thing here. I'm guessing this is going to be very good for you if you go there, if you're able to go there. Yep.
Yeah, it feels like a good match for you. I mean, I think, you won't just be madly in love the first day or anything, but I do feel like it's a good match. You get the Two of Cups. That would be, for me in this reading, like matching you with the institution. I also get the Empress, which that would be like abundance and stuff. Because I'm asking, does this mean about the full scholarship?
Yeah.
So, and I would say yes, except I also got the Two of Pentacles. So I'm wondering if it will be not completely full or something, or you still have to pay for book. I don't know. There may be some little
maybe something you have to pay. Yeah.
There in addition, but the Empress would make me think, yeah, it's a good fit. You're able to go there. It's not a big financial strain. Yeah.
Burden for you. Yeah. Also check into, well, I know it's a master's program. I'm not sure. If in a bachelor's program, you can check into different programs that you don't have to pay back, but I know you can't in a master's. So thank you so much. All right. We're pulling the next two people on the giveaway tool. Hold on. Let me put it up so you can all see it. I just want you to know that it is a very fair tool to use. So there's no way we could answer 55 people's questions. And some people have left, and I wrote those people down. So is OPS Vixen here? please let us know. And if you have a specific question, all right. Medusa is the other one. All right. Let us know, please. All right. We are about 15 minutes from the hour, so we'll probably be pulling maybe 2 more after this. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Is OPS Vixen here? Medusa's here. Thank you, Medusa. OPS.
Has a
OPS.
question on the bottom.
Okay.
Medusa's question.
All right. So we'll do Medusa. Because she said she's here. Do you have a question, Medusa? I don't see one that maybe you did at the top. Let me look. No.
I'm feeling it's go time and in full battle mode. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't.
There's Vixen too.
Oh, okay, good. All right, Vixen. We'll get you next.
She has a question. It's at the bottom of our list on that starred questions. Vixen does, I mean.
Oh, she does? Okay.
Yeah.
Medusa, as far as what area are you talking about? Yeah. You said full go time and full battle mode for what? Spiritually? Is that what you want to know?
Yeah, I think, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let me pull some cards and see if I can come up with what it might be. Yes, spiritually. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Wow. All right. Medusa, what I pulled was you are a leader. They want you to go into full leadership mode. Isn't that amazing? You are like the beacon in the lighthouse. So I would say yes. Your radiance will pull in others. And I love the dragon. That's battle mode to me. And finally, it says you will start to see miracles happen when you elevate that spiritual gift you have and share with others.
On a mission. That's wonderful. When I tuned in, I saw you kind of like as all dressed up like Wonder Woman or something, really, really moving forward. And then when I pulled cards, I was surprised to get is this the 6? Yes, the 6 of Cups, which is all about nostalgia and kind of this remembering the childhood kind of stuff and what's gone before and all that tenderness. So with all the power that you have moving forward, be sure to incorporate some of the softness in too, because another card I got for you was the Archangel of Virtue, who says, open your heart. So that's where it all starts, whether you're in battle or whether you're thinking about soft things from way back when. But then I also got the hawk. And this to me, in your situation, means you are clear-eyed. And even though you're soaring way above the ground, you can see the tiniest little mouse and you can go for your goal and snatch it up. So I think you're going to combine both of those things, the heart and the sensitivity with the drive and the strength that you're bringing to this.
Okay. Wonderful.
Right. Well, I think the reason you're feeling it's go time is because the real spirit is really urging you forward. They want you to get your light out from under the bushel. Here's this 4 of coins. Like, I got all my energy here and I'm keeping it safe. They would like you to get back out, get more onto the world stage, exposing your talents for all to see. Now, again, we got Happy New Year card. So, they're really urging you to go with that energy and make some actual movement, like actually do something. You probably already know what that is.
Yeah.
They're really pushing you out into the open.
Absolutely. You go, girl. That's wonderful. Thank you, Medusa. All right, so here's OPS Vixen. Should I make new friends or just keep force fit ones with people who are always seeing the opposite, i.e. DJ Tears? Okay. Well, I could give my opinion or the card's opinion, and it's probably about the same. But if you've been force fitting them and you've been doing that work, good for you. I haven't been able to do that. I've had to let go of a lot of people. So, but let me see what the cards say. Oh, yeah. Wow. All right. The first card I get is, do you want to live in truth or not? So if people are denying things that are right in front of your face, that's not the truth. But we all choose our own truth. And that doesn't mean the people that are the force fit people are even on the same level, let's say, as you are, as we are. And I don't mean we're any better than anybody. All I mean is that the way people respond depends on their lifetime, what they come in here for, and how they present themselves to the world. And you may just not fit in with those people anymore. Okay. The next one I get is, seek where you find peace. And I'm going to say that probably for you, you're a younger person, and it's really much easier for older people to do it than younger people to do it, because we don't want to create problems. But finally, it says, go with the flow. Go with the flow. You know, you may have a say, okay, we can agree to disagree with this person because you've been friends for 20 years, and maybe not with somebody else, but it is ultimately your decision.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
When I tuned in, the first thing I got was I heard the song "Make New Friends and Keep the Old One is Silver and the Other Gold." And so that's kind of saying, you know, it might be do them both, but kind of assess how you want to do it. And the next thing I got was the Pentacles here, the Eight of Pentacles, the craftsman who's working on these golden coins and working and working and working to make them just beautiful and shiny and perfect. But it's like, do you want to work that hard? And are they really gold? Are they really gold? So that's a part of your assessment. How hard do you want to work on this? Because it can, you know, maybe it's, I can see them in these types of situations, or just be very thoughtful about how you're going to engage with the old ones. And then from the feathers deck, I got the heron that says, let go of convention and follow your own unique path. So
There you go.
and the other nice thing about a heron, it's got really good legs, long legs. And you can just kind of lift those legs and step over. Oh, I'm just going to avoid this log. I'm going to just step over it.
Right.
And then finally got the Archangel of Clarity, who says, rest, reflect, and recharge. So again, put some thought into how much do I really want to invest in these old ones, and give yourself a break, because you don't want to be turning somersaults for anyone. And you don't have to have a showdown. You can just, oh, I'm busy that day, or, you know, put some energy into the types of people you want to be around.
Right. You know, and I would ask God or the Creator to help you find a like-minded friend, because honestly, you know, and just go, you can have that.
Yeah.
That's not impossible to have. I don't know how it would work out, but just ask, you know, if this is possible. I'd like one, because honestly, one like-minded friend would be better than all those other ones. Now, I'm not trying to be a jerk face, even though it comes naturally. But
Mark, you're not a jerk.
They keep you from saying your truth. You know, this is you, this fighter for the truth, and you know, you're on team truth, justice, and all that. They keep their love. They're stingy with love. They only give it to certain ones. You know, this is the King of Cups upside down. So you can't trust if they really like you or not, because they can turn on a dime, because they're so filled with judgment. There's a constant, these people are less, I don't like them, don't like their color, don't like, I don't I don't give love to anybody. And this is frustrating to you because you're more of this herald angel energy.
Mhm.
And you would like to say, I'm not telling you to do this, but I know you like to say, you guys are just a bunch of judgmental jerk faces. And you're so blind. And I don't know why are you like that? But a lot of times they make you feel like there you are, the cheese stands alone. And they're
Right.
all in the back and with their little group arms together, trying to tell you how good it is to be selfish and all that. But I first of all just ask the universe to help you meet a friend, a like-minded friend.
Yeah.
I know you try
I
to
do
be
the
nice.
same. I try to be nice to everybody too. But, when I've gotten to the point where I'm thinking that people have voted against my health, my social security, and there are other things, it's very hard. It's very hard to be nice, if you know. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I've had
What
to
is
say
the
things
next?
like, as long as you're voting against my personal rights as a human being here on the earth, I just really can't be your friend. I'm sorry, can't. That's the way it goes. Because it's my life and my family. I have biracial relatives. And if you're racist, homophobic, you're not my friend. That's just the way it is. You can be you, go be you. But I'm not the one.
Yeah. But it's ultimately up to each of us to decide what
you don't
we
want
want
to
to
create
do.
a fire.
I really love what Tea Garden Chicken said.
Yeah.
Plants outgrow their pots. To keep them healthy, they need to be repotted into larger pots and prune the roots. And, sometimes we have to do that with other things in our lives. And that's a beautiful metaphor. So thank you so very much. So it's about 3 minutes till the top of the hour. Do we have time to read one or two more, or do you guys have to go?
I can do one more.
One more. Joan, one more?
One more.
All right.
And one of my sister's favorite things was to say, God bless you and send you on your way, preferably far away from me.
I get that. Like, I'm not really wishing you harm, but I just can't go back and forth.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get you. So Moira D is the winner of the last reading here today. If you are here, Moira, let us know, please. I think Moira has a question here. I'm going to check. Go back and check though. Let's see. I don't see anything. Nope, I don't. So if you're here, Moira, then let me know.
Look at Anna enjoying life at 85. You go, Anna.
Oh, Anna, you're amazing. I love you. Very good. Very good.
Me.
Yeah. All right. Moira may not be here. I'm going to wait just a few more minutes. And if she's not here, we're going to do a collective read. How about that, guys?
Let's do that.
We'll do that. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah. All right. We all need something to bring us up. And because we can't read for everybody, we thank the people. Spirit sometimes picks.
That's true.
And that's what that giveaway tool does. It chooses for us, so we don't have to make the choice. And I'm sorry if some of you had to sit and wait and not get read, but we will offer you a definite reading for the collective for all of you together to ponder and work with as we go. Yeah. And thank you, Sue Toffee, for all of your generous donations of memberships to some folks that are in the chat on my chat. We appreciate it. I appreciate you, of course, as a member. Let's see what we got. I'm pulling from 3 different decks. So what I get is, the first thing for everybody is, you are the truth seeker. Awakening, actualizing, transcending. How can you invite more grace to guide you? Oh my. I mean, we do need grace. We do need grace for ourselves. Some of us are feeling really bad. We can't shake it. And we have to allow ourselves grace. We've been traumatized for quite a while now. So allow that space for yourself. Allow yourself to awaken to a new day and claim it for yourself and find yourself in self-care and working towards that goal. And finally, I get forgive and set yourself free. And that's yourself again. It's all about the self, and it's the group self, and it's the collective self. I really truly believe it was a message we all needed to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. And what I got was Ace of Swords, new beginning, but kind of difficult times. And then next, the Bluebird of Happiness.
Oh,
You're being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. And then Archangel Jeremiah is saying, look for signs and symbols and synchronicities.
I
So,
like that. Yeah.
we are getting through the fire, the tears of fire there, and but there's happiness ahead for us.
Call on your angels. Yeah.
Indeed.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Right. I get this. Definitely, this is for sure a collective reading, but it's, you know, I don't know if you can be alive now in the United States without what's going on here being on your mind
Right.
in one way or another. But it says, first of all, let the worry go. Don't focus in on that worry, fret, and upset. You know, boy, I've been getting this over and over now the past
Yep.
few days.
Yep.
To
Beautiful.
first, I got it for me personally, but I keep getting it for everybody. Just it doesn't help anything.
Right.
It just doesn't, guys. You can try it and see, but I'm telling you. It also says, come in off the battlefield. It's not up to you to fight this battle. It's up to somebody else. You're not the one. You don't really have the power specifically to do anything. So worrying doesn't help.
Yep.
Focus in on this happy ending, an outcome that serves us all, this 10 of Cups. You know, if you're going to focus on anything with your mind, focus on that. The outcome, the ultimate outcome where we're all singing joyously together. And then finally, because the universe is saying you will be moving into calmer waters. So kind of trust in that. Know that it has to take its course the way it does, because, you know, timing is but just to keep focusing on that outcome. You know, I say this all the time on my channel. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. It's a very simple statement.
That's right.
A lot of truth in that. And it's not as easy as it sounds.
No, it isn't. Yeah. We get triggered very easily, and we have to bring ourselves back down.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I don't watch the news and stuff, because it will trigger me right away.
I understand. I
understand. I don't need it.
Yeah.
It's all phony.
And you can call on Archangel Raphael to heal you and help you with this. You can call on Archangel Michael to come in and with his sword to cut away all these feelings that you're having. Call them out loud. Your other angels work with you and will help you as well, but the archangels, they're the ones to call. So thank you so much, Joan. Thank you so much, Mark, and all you wonderful people on all 3 channels watching us today. God bless you all, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Aley. Thanks, everybody.